What's up, party people? Crazy Al Kane, sugarcane.com, CACTV, here at the Jetline doing the maintenance work. As always, here making the place nice and fresh for the wintertime. Right now, I've been doing some patch-up work, been patching up some of the jumps here that had little ruts from the big crazy storm that we had recently. And right now, I'm up to fixing up this hole in the berm. So this berm had this nice little hole in it for a while that needs to get worked on. So I'm gonna work on that today, get that nice and running good. Maybe do a little bit of work on our little step up here and make it better than it is right now. Right now, you hit this jump, you go pretty high, you lose a little bit of speed. When it's time to hit this, you don't have enough speed to come down there. So the choice is either make that longer, because it should be longer, or make this a little bit shorter and then make the landing a little more gradual. So at least if you don't have enough speed, you can still hit this, have fun, and make it happen. This is actually the easier option than making that longer, because I would have to make that about 2, maybe 3 feet longer, which would be perfect for when you come around. You can come at it at speed and really boost it, which will probably eventually happen after the winter thaw, when I can really manipulate the dirt. But to take us through the winter time so we can have fun, I'll probably do this. That's a little exclusive preview in case I don't do it today. But most importantly, most important part right now is to work on this part of the berm, because this is the part that you really want to hit in this berm when you come around. Most of us take it high. Taking it low is not a really good option, because you wind up going up the berm and then maybe going off, where you have to put the brakes on to stay in. So the best place to hit it is either here, but the sweetest spot is right there where this little hole is at. So I'm gonna work on that today. Clean up some of this because it's a little bit bumpy on this part right here. So maybe I'll, resurface some of this so that way it'll be good to go too. Like this clay here, because that's more tannish. This is more blackish. So I'm gonna kind of gut some of this out and then cover it all with some nice clay, which will hold us over hopefully for the winter time. I need to add water though. That's the most important part. This needs to get wet down, so that way when I put the clay on, it's gonna stick. So I brought my little portable water with me today, so I can soak this up a little bit and get ready to make things happen. This is a decent patch-up job. Got rid of that nasty hole that was there so you can rod it. It's just a little patch-up. It's not saturated enough to really do the whole berm over again. So just patching it up. Hopefully it'll hang on for the winter. If not, we'll just keep patching it up until we can work on the whole thing again. I think that'll hold up for a little while. On to the next thing. I'm going to shave this down right about here, so that way you can hit it, go high, and then come in, even if you're going slow. patched up this landing, made it a little bit more mellow than it used to be. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna try it out later, hopefully. Now, next up, we got some old drainage that's getting exposed and causing a nice little rut in here. So I'm gonna pull this out and replace it with dirt. Pipe is out, dirt is on. Hopefully it's better, we'll see. All right, so the mega hip lip has seen better days. The bottom quarter of it is all washed away, so I'm gonna patch that up, and maybe sometime over the winter I'll work on redoing that. But for now, it's just about getting everything running, and hopefully it'll last the season, the rest of the season. So I'm gonna patch this up, dig it out, gut out all these rocks here like I did with this one, and fill it in, and hopefully it will be better. All right, so I uncovered this lip. It's a little bit, a little more packed, but still mad soft. So probably will slow you all the way down. You won't get any height, but it'll be fun to ride it. Something else to do. Backside of this, a little bit on the soft side, but not as soft as it usually is. I'll probably take the tarp off the lip just to open it up, so you can have full access to everything. Everything. Right, Vin?
Full access, full access.
All access pass.
Looking crazy.
Got the all access pass today. All right, let me take this tarp off and then get my bike. Got Vin representing.
Yes, sir.
What up, what up?
What up?
Oh!
What's up?
Look who it is! Long time no see.
What's up, my man?
Yeah. That's all patched up. And we patched up the landing because I had a couple potholes in it. So that's patched up, thanks to Jesse. Came through real quick. Patched up these little holes here. This needs a little work, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Gonna see Vin riding. Ghost,
Yes, sir.
the Ghost.
Day 3.
Yeah.
Day 3.
Yeah.
5-day series.
That's right, he was getting in. He was getting it in. I got the tarp off. I'm gonna sweep up this extra stuff. And maybe, just maybe, try and jump this thing. Haven't jumped it in a long time. Hopefully it's still good. All good, nice and patched up. All right, party people, so about to get ready to ride. I need some new knee pads, but at least I'm wearing knee pads, right? It'll help a little bit, but I definitely need to replace these knee pads. These things old, worn, and trash and cracked, but it does help out a little bit. But I do need some new knee pads. I recommend you guys wear knee pads when you go out to the trails, because you never know when you're gonna get got. You never know when you're gonna get got, especially if you're at the track. These helped me out when I crashed the other time and hurt my leg. Only problem was there's no padding on the back, so I hit my calf some kind of way, and that's why I was out of commission for about a month. And of course I got elbow pads, because we know what happened the last time, right, Vin? We know what happened the last time with the elbow, son. We so used to not falling. When you ride, you know, you kind of know when you're pushing yourself a little too hard after riding so many years. But there's always that incident where you do a little miscalculation or get a little too greedy and you wind up going either beyond your barrier or you just wind up making a mistake. And when those mistakes happen is when the crash happens. And then when the crash happens, you'll be like, dang, I should have worn my pads. If I would have had my pads on, I wouldn't have got cut up. I wouldn't have got messed up if I had my pads on. So, you know, it's always good to get in the habit of putting your pads on. That's for sure, for sure. Definitely at the track, because you got random people who might ride sloppy next to you, or you could have an accident happen in front of you. There's been countless times where people crashed in front of somebody and then they wind up falling into them, and you wind up getting more messed up than you would if you would have just fell hitting the jump yourself. So it's not really about whether you're going to stay upright when you're racing. You also have to make sure everybody else stays upright. So if that doesn't happen, you got to prepare for the crash or whatever happens. So it's always good to be padded. Anyways, I'm all padded up, about to throw my helmet on. I got the Sugar Cane 20-inch double XL out here with the Supercross carbon forks. What? Riding carbon forks at the trail, son? Aluminum bike at the trail, son? I got the Killer Buzz wheel set, stock. These joints are fire, they make a lot of noise. I love it. It's awesome. Custom painted snafu seat. I had this one for a long time. It's actually red, as you can see underneath. I got to do some some patch-up work on that too. I got the 11 overbite stem, which I really like, not just because it's a good stem, also because it got some nice decals on it. It looks great, man. And you got the Supercross top cap. I got to get some Truth headset spacers, man. It's got some no-name black spacers on there. I got the it's actually a snafu C-post clamp, quick release, but I want to get a Truth C-post clamp, quick release on there. I got some Rant plastic pedals on this bad boy, which I'm gonna replace. I got the Sins V-brakes that I need to replace as well. Some claw cranks, Alibaba specials. When the money's tight and you need some cranks, went to Alibaba, got some nice claw cranks. They actually work pretty good, man. I mean, I'm surprised at how good these are. They actually hold up really well for some cheapo cranks. Inside chainring on here, along with 11 chainring bolts and tangent chainring bolts. That's how I do it. A little bit of different action right there, you know what I mean? KMC chain, of course. That's about it, man. I got the Speedster in the back, and I got a power block on the front. S&M bars, 9.25 rides. I got some tall guys on there.
Wow.
S&M Race XLT 9.25 bars on there, and some worn down Mongoose grips. Came off a 2019 Mongoose Pro Elite, Mongoose Title Pro Elite. That's all you need to make it happen at the trails or the track. Oh, purple dice valve cover to represent for my little one, because she likes purple so much. It was supposed to go on her bike, but she has Presta tubes, so don't work with that. Schrader tubes all day. All right, let's get on the bike and see how it feels, man. After a day of digging, for some reason I'm terrible on the bike. But we're gonna take our time. See if any of this work I did made it a little less bumpy. Oh, there's a bump right there. So that's better. Woo. 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 That. Oh yeah. It's all feeling good. Still got a little bit of bumpage. Feeling pretty good. So much better. Oh. Okay. That worked out nice. It was way better than it was. Way better than it was. Feels good. Nice. Mega hip jump feels nice. Just patched that up, feels good. I saw you jump in, it looked good.
Yeah, it felt good.
We'll follow Vin around, see what he does.
Nice, man.
The right side. After a couple of laps, you don't even feel the bumps no more. LaGuardia. That felt good. LaGuardia to JFK. Took a short flight. Lap number 10. Here comes Vin with the transfer. Well, we're only doing the second half of the track. We're not even doing the first half, or the first quarter of the track. Oh, what happened?
I didn't have enough speed. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh my God. That was a good one.
Thanks. Yeah. Not as good as that first one.
Yeah, I was good. That first one was crazy.
That first one was
Yeah. This bike right here is a beast with the Supercross parts on there, the 11 parts on there. What? Speedline parts on there. What? So party people, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try the new lip, which I probably won't get any height off of, but it'll be fun to see how it feels today because it's probably the most packed it's been since I made it. And JFK is the route to take to do it. Woo! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yeah! Oh! Ooh. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, that bottom half is fun. Gotta work on the pump track part. Let's see about this little patchwork I did over here. Oh. Oh yeah. That was alright. I hit this and kind of, it felt better to jump that with the landing adjusted. So that was good. Oh, ooh. Dead sailor action. That's never fun. Oh yeah. Beeline action. No, what you doing that? I don't know why I went that way. Can't do it like that, boy. Ouch. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good in the hood. I held on for dear life and was hoping I wouldn't die. Ooh, look at my lens. I hit my elbow. I got my knee a little bit. You never know when you're gonna fall. The elbow pad slid down a little bit. That's the one thing I don't like. Elbow pads that slide. I landed on this knee, as you can see. It's got the most dirt. But I had my knee pads on, so that was good money. I jumped a double, but I went too far to the left, and I just went for it. Once again, going for it when you kind of know it's not a smart idea to do. And I came off like right about here, and that just threw me in a nosedive. Because I wasn't really set up for it. Happens. Part of the game, folks. But I'm good. I'm padded up. You saw that, bro?
Yeah, wow.
When I jumped the double before it?
It looked like your front home.
Yo, when I jumped the double before it, I went too far to the left. And I'm like, I shouldn't be jumping on the left side, but I went for it anyway. I pulled up for that joint had me like this. So I'm in the air like this. Look, I'm like, I think I got it. I think I got it. I might be able to get it. Yo, look, I landed something like this. That's how far front forward my bike was. Because I'm like, okay, if I hit the landing now, I might be all right. Then it was like this.
And you were coming in pretty hard.
Yo.
Coming off that roller, you were coming in.
I was straight dead sailing over that joint.
And we were just talking about that too. That's
why I padded up.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I might have messed my lens up when I fell, man. No. I ain't got a lens protector on this joint. That's the only thing. I didn't pad up my lens. I could flip it around. It's a 360 camera. You know what's whack about the lens? It's like you get the lens protector and it makes the quality worse. But if you don't get a lens protector, then this happens. Luckily, this is a 360 camera. I was able to switch my lens to the other side. My handlebars turned a little bit, and I really don't have the right size to it. Having a great session with my man Marcos. Getting it popping. Got Vin over there. We still sessioning. It's still the same day. We still making it happen. Getting them laps in. Getting that fitness in. That's the one thing about... Whoa, watch that. But there's one thing about doing laps is you get that fitness in. One?
Yeah, I'm not trying to go to school.
Alright. Whatever you want to do. It's your world. I'm following you.
Oh, you following me?
Yeah. Whoa!
Oh, man. That would have said.
That was a good one.
Yeah, yeah.